Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone.
Good morning and welcome to this edition of Voices at 7, where they come to you live on Voices Online TV, on Facebook and on YouTube. This is a program where they look at issues that will happen around the country. This 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes program. Yourself can be part of this program by way how you will drop a message in the comment section on Facebook and YouTube channel. Or the same way to drop a message to the number +232 34 225373. And Mina Arnold Felix Elba, one part presenter.
And Mina Fatima Sise, good morning. Now the program this morning, the National Disaster Management Agency don't give update about the disaster will be na Shell New Road na Kissing. Now the studio this morning, you they can get full updates on the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists / then 2024 annual general meeting. Plus, you will see where so here on the what we get for doing the Sierra Leone Regional Rice Value Chain Project. This plus cut update and other interesting story, they inside the program for you this morning. So now go away, continue for day with me for the next 1 hour 30 minutes. Don't forget for drop quick comment, question, so the number 0342253373, or you can say we so drop them now we comment section in our Facebook and YouTube channel.
The program where you watch now Voices at 7, when they come to live on Voices Online TV. We look at the first story this morning inside the program. We get for the Utamba Kidney Park. The National Protected Area Authority don develop bylaw dem together with the people dem and the community wey go say no so charge people dem go court and find anybody wey dem catch dey do illegal activity dem wey go destroy the park. Under the Otamba Kilimi Kuru Pencil Soya OKKPS project wey the European Union dey support, NPPA we don get one engagement with community people dem outside the park and go raise awareness for the bylaw dem. I be put this report together, make we watch am. For help protect the Otamba Kilimi National Park, for make people dem no mind gold, kill the animal dem wey dey na the park, cut the teeth dem and do other activity dem wey go hamburg the park, the National Protected Area Authority (NPAA) together with the community people dem bin don develop one bylaw dem wey go punish anybody wey dem catch to do anything wey go spoil the park. Recently, the team from NPAA bin get one engagement with the community people dem na Samaya Village, Lower Tambaka, na Karine District for make dem know more about the bylaw dem. Magdalene Kouma, na the park manager for the Otamba Kilimi National Park, talk about why make NPAA bin decide for engage the community people dem but this bylaw dem.
We draft a bylaws, we consult the communities of the bylaws, we make the community representatives from all the three chiefdoms then, Sela Limba, Lower Tambaka and Upper Tambaka come together for sign this bylaw. And this bylaws now they do right now, they go across the communities then, where they across these three chiefdoms for sensitize, for make the community, for popularize them, for make them know what the bylaws they pan, what the bylaws they but how they help them as community people, how also they support the work they do, and for the management of Otamba Kilimi National Park. We tell the community people that thank you because they also don't put hands together, they also don't agree. We don't set committees and then different communities there, yeah. For make for no tell them say the bylaws implementation not to a reach on. Now a document where them for use also as community people there for enforce the laws there locally and for let themselves benefit as community people there.
Dauda El Bangura Esquire, now the law enforcement manager na NPAA, talk say NPAA will continue for work with the community for help protect the park.
For develop the bylaws, after we don't develop the bylaws there, we'll be there for validate them together with the communities. We mean say communities we come together and say yes, and this we don't say, and this we agree to, and this we want to do for protect the Otamba Kilimi National Park. After that, we now come for popularize them because that is the process. After we don't do that, they all for popularize them, for make the people able to understand what's in the bylaws document and make them able to take responsibility for implement the bylaws across the communities. So that is what we are also doing across the Otamba Kilimi National Park, and we're there with the primary objective of providing sustainable management of the Otamba Kilimi National Park.
Lawyer Bangura be same way so make mention of one Ghanaian where they na prison now because them be found guilty say they do illegal activity na the park.
This we can always do every month for ensure say we patrol across the landscape, we stop illegal activities, we arrest people where they do illegal activities, and as well we try for police investigate them, and where necessary we charge them to court. And very recently in the August patrols we will conduct, we'll be able to get a Ghanaian national where will be arrested, where we take to Kamakwe Police Division headquarters, where later then be charged in a court. Then NPA through me will be prosecute them. Then we'll be able to secure conviction against them. And as we talk, a day na the Potloko Correctional Center, they want a jail term of 1 year. As well, they pay a fine where the magistrates, his worship, Momo Santigui Sise, the fine money winner 10 million leones.
Al Hassan Silla, when na the guard team leader na the park, talk say when people know say the guard them they come, then can go hide first and they can stop for do the illegal activity then.
Now we do the previous patrol inside the 2 days along the river and the terrain. We will go to the Otamba North for go observe about the logging, will be the on at the border, closest border with Guinea. So, but to go there, we not see any other activities as they tell you before. I think the people that we don't say we are around, they don't afraid, they don't stop the activity first. But still, we not forget, we dey for investigate still. We know they forget. In 1 week time, we get for go there back, go investigate. Yesterday, we go along the river at the same thing. We not meet no illegal activity. So that self is like they don't scared, they don't go because they know say we dey along the river frequently. Now we don't get speedboats them, we don't get motorbike them for moving at the terrain and the water.
The Salone Police, NPAA, and the community people be they part of the team where we go monitor some parts them na the park. For Voices Online TV, Mina Arnold, Felix Elba, the report.
At 7 a.m. where they come to you live on our Voices Online TV Facebook page and we YouTube channel. We dey continue with the program. And at the studio this morning, we tell you I said today they can look inside the regional rice value chain project now the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. And at the studio this morning, I want to welcome Abdullah Bunwai, who is the project coordinator. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, sir. We say so they expect the National Financial Secretary for the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists Large, where they can tell about the 2024 annual general meeting, plus the constitutional review, where go start tomorrow, where at the 26th September 2024 na Bodi State. We can write to the project coordinator for regional rice value chain project na the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. Begin for take you through this project. What did only happen so far?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This is the regional rice value chain project of Sierra Leone. They normally can call it the Tomabom Rice Project. We a project funded by Islamic Development Bank and Badia. And 5 countries they implement this project. They make them call it regional now West Africa region. Sierra Leone, Gambia, Guinea, Senegal, and Niger.
Okay.
So Sierra Leone, for now, we started late in 2021, and the COVID came, it stalled some of the activities them a lot. But we don't go far with this project. For now, in the whole of the among the 5 countries, them we the lead on this the progress we don't make so far. Yeah. The project now for do infrastructure, now Tomabom, now for produce the kind seed varieties them of rice we go fit now we location the also we they operate, and now for do the rice mills, the just all of the infrastructures. Then they before now we also train the farmers, we put them on the farms, but we also want the private sector for let them come in and take over now then for produce the rest. We actually they just set up all the infrastructure for and set them up. We operate now 3 chiefdoms in this country, only 3 chiefdoms. Now Tomabom we na Boom chiefdom, Mambolo na Cambia district, and Samu chiefdom. So Mambolo and Samu chiefdom then get one rice ecology we then call mangrove. Tomabom na riverine. Then 2 ecology then they na the best ecology than a Salone with the highest potentials for grow rice. So that then 2 then they will try for develop and bring farmers and bring machines and bring private sector for let them produce the rest whilst we exit.
You say Salone don't go far and we the lead the 3 countries then now way they into this. So waiting at the progress way don't they happen?
The biggest thing, as I tell you, na infrastructure for this rice sector. If you want to produce rice on commercial scale, sustainably, you need for industrialize them. What do I mean by that? Now this country, now one time per year, now we produce, do agriculture self. Then a rainy season. We rainy season can at the time all man they run for good and farm for good produce. But not enough. So if you depend more upon the rain for do your agriculture, you go ever remain for suffer hunger. Now in they affect most African countries. The best way now for do irrigation. Now that we don't go far with them. By the end of this year, till to next planting season, I mean, now irrigated fields we go use for plant we rest now. And it's not easy for let you do that one day. We want for plant, we do a dry season day. Because during dry season, the sun they up, and the sun plants then depend on for produce yield, the yield them, right? So why we abandon the sun, then we go to rainy season. So we yields are always too low. Now this country, every hectare of rice we produce, now 1 ton, maximum 2 tons for hectare. Where countries then like we don't get irrigated fields, like Senegal, like even Mali, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, then they get 6, 8, 10 tons per hectare. The moment we get that one day, then we do them 3 times, 2 times, 3 times in a year. Will it be sustainable? Then we'll be able to flood the market with we own local rice. We'll be able to stop importation. The other thing, if we produce rice, you don't get side for Milam. All these 2-3 years, what will they do? None of us will not produce the rest. That once a year rest, would they give to farmers them? Would they wait for the rain, make it come? We don't do them. But when you produce rice, last year we produced rice. We just take like 2,000 bags for go clean them. We put in a bag. I mean, what the machines them for clean them? Let it fever like imported rice. It's not there. We go all the way McKinney for talk to Mountain Lion. Now in get one of the best machines. We can close. But the fellow say he busy with his own business, his own work, and not go able to take extra. We pull on the car and go way Kenema for eco rice. Then some get one a small machine. Imagine it produce like 8 bags for the whole day. 8 bags for the whole day. So that's not the place to go. It's a waste of time. So now we don't able to set up with your machine. We don't set up with your machine. We have 15 tons per day it produce. And from where we get artificial dryers where you harvest rice. If you keep them, dry them and mill them inside 24 hours, it will go bad. Now that make the rest that what they produce, they're not able to match the quality of the imported rice. But now, all that one they get for be a thing of the past.
So they talk about this rice. The production not start currently as
yes.
we talk so.
Even as we talk so, as I've been saying, the rain fed. We don't do up to 1,000 hectares na the field. It's there. So by then, November, December, we'll go harvest them. And that time, we'll get machines they now set. We'll get the first crop of we own rice we don't produce and we don't mill from we own machines. We bag them and everything.
So what thing will be the difference for say this now the rest where they implant na salon from other now there's something like a branding for little people and know say this rest na salon.
Absolutely, absolutely. Either produce of Mambolo or produce of Samuel or product of Tomabom.
Okay. So this harvest, if it happen in November, what thing will change?
Well, for now, a very humble beginning. As I tell you, we advance this rice production on an irrigated field of over, for now, like 4,000 hectares we want to do.
Okay. Okay.
Because irrigation very expensive. Now small money this project get. Now the big name you get because it talk about Tomabom. Now the smallest funded project, now that ministry.
So what it cost?
$34 million. That's small for do the kind thing they will want for do. The irrigation alone, internationally irrigation are something like $2-3 million or even $5 million per hectare. But we don't do the design where it costs like $700,000 per hectare. So now that one they will manage because not to the full, the large scale irrigation we want to do because of the terrain we say we
When you
do.
talk about irrigation, what in this means?
Now gutter that you make, you get pump, then you level the field, so you're able to take water from the river, you put it inside and gutter, and they would then call canals. Then you carry them go into the field. You bring and come in when you want them, you pull them out where you don't want them. So that now ain't really na irrigation. Oh, one for do.
So now all the area then they harvest in November?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Mr. Y, talking about this Tomabom, like I see earlier, the main big, most people don't really give up. So you confirm to them, say by November, the first harvesting, within the first set of harvest within a market to sell in.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The things that we are not explain so, if you go Tomabom, you will know say this now in the 60s, early 70s, now they do production yonder. Then we abandon them. From the 70s to now, I mean, it don't pass decades. All of the infrastructure don't collapse. You go Mambulo, the same thing. You go Samu, the same thing. So we don't come in, we assess the situation, we think, say, yeah, we need for scrap all of them wire so and do a fresh thing if we want for do sustainable business. Because now we put a permanent solution to this rice business, not just for we want for satisfy what the public they do, go begin to do half and half thing that would waste the money. And this, not over say where you spend and you go take other one, no. I mean, the donors they still get their money. Up till now only about $10 million now we don't utilize so far.
From the donor side?
From, yes.
From the 34 million?
From the 34 million.
So how much government be contributing to this?
Now 5%.
Okay.
5%. But really, this na loan, na government it takes. So na government money, you see, and the amount of effort we government don't make for put solution in place so that we go stop or reduce importation as much as we can is tremendous, and it don't gain traction.
Okay, so this period I don't use so because according to the document from 2021, President Bill launched this this project.
Correct.
From 2021 to now, for say all that period there, now structures the normal one they build before the planting of the rice.
As I tell you, every year we start small. We produce rice.
Okay.
Every year we produce rice, but the rest we produce, the yields are low. 1.2 tons, 1.5 tons, maximum 2 tons, and the fields then very difficult for make you do big farms. How you go harvest them? You need for develop the land and they.
So I don't develop them now.
So yeah, the development of the land they go on.
Okay.
You know, you need for level them. You need for do a lot of structural adjustment then to their land and they. And that is what irrigated fields look like. So when you put water na so you want for like it go yonder, it go easily. When you add fertilizers, it go be effective. But imagine this rainy season, as you apply fertilizer, so big rain for them, all they wash away. So now waste. The plants don't they really get up. So that's one major problem for Salone. You see, because the rains are very heavy in Salone, and the soils are very fragile. If you put anything there, they leak. So now irrigated fields now really go save with solution with situation.
All right, so the harvest in November, it will lead to price reduction for rice?
No, as I say, na low yield still we dey operate under. We dey push for let we start for go like 5 tons. 6 tons.
What you mean when you talk about 5 tons?
1 ton are like 20 bags.
Okay.
Yes. But if you do 1 ton, I mean, for a whole hectare, 1 ton, not to better thing now one day. 20 bags for the whole 1 hectare. How much you go produce? How much rest that one day go give you? How many areas you get for do am? It go be waste. It not go be cost effective. Businessman and not go inside it. So, and we in a businessman that we want for let them go take over this rice business. If businessman not go inside the rest business, we not go succeed, Panam.
So with these 4,000 hectares, if I get you right, how many bags will they expect?
If we say we do 5 tons per hectare, so you go imagine no more now. We dey do that one day like 2 times in a year or 3 times in a year. You know, 4 times 5, then at 20,000 tons that one day.
So meaning from waiting you they explain, if I get you right, the production is still low and the challenges them still there for make we get the effectiveness we deserve.
Well, I mean, I dey tell you say na process. Not over say everything is set, we just dey go in and go produce and put on at the market. No. You get for develop them things, then they get for develop the infrastructure. And that one the first we for do. You know, many of the countries that we all implement, they're not even able to get a design of the irrigation. They're not even don't start on that side. So now they will take beats them. We don't go ahead.
But from 2021 to now, some other person will argue say if we're not able for address some of the issues and their challenges and we work towards getting to the side we will say we'd almost reached it.
No, well, for donors them funded project, if you want for you work with donors them, it's a long stretch, I tell you, because one, their own procurement processes them. Especially like that one day, na international competitive bidding we do. Not to saloon local procurement we do. And for international competitive bidding, it will take you nearly like 3 months for do them. After that one day, then the study period come in. You know, they just come in and begin to do them canals and they then pumps and they then waiting and say. You they take experts them. You get soil experts, you get engineering, you get this and that. Then they go study that place there.
Okay.
Then it will take nearly 1 year. They study the whole place because the money they invest inside and we not for put on there. After the rainy season come out, it pull all things. Not to better thing one day. So you really forget the right expertise them. Let them can do this thing. We go last for ages. And once you don't do that one day, now almost forever.
All right.
So it has been a long stretch. Why is then they do that one day? We don't able to do all the warehouses. We don't able to bring all the rice mills that we need and install them at them places there. So all them 3 chiefdoms there. We don't do some roads. Because if you want to enter into the farm areas, then it requires not a road where you go get bogged down, or you're not able for pass, you're not able to do this. So all of them things they also need for being in place.
All right, coordinator. Continue for with me now. The program in name na Abdullah Bunwai in the project coordinator for the regional rice value chain project where the feed salon fall under. We will continue with the program, and the program is still watch. Now Voices at 7 a.m. where they come to you live now. Voices Online TV Facebook page and we YouTube channel. We dey now take another story as we dey go to the World Tourism Day, wey go be September 27, 2024. And for sake of this, make we own Isabella Stanley be go Wakana Beach for see wetin don dey happen with regards tourism, as the Lumley Aberdeen Beach na one pan the area dem where plenty tourists dem like for come waka na salon. We own Isabella Stanley be go waka dey for see how business stand like for people na this side, and how the tourism business they still go na the Aberdeen Lumley Beach. Outside, some business people raise serious concern say the seaweed na the beach still they bugging them business. Make we watch wetin dem be say to am.
Fambul Unakushe, ahead of the World Tourism Day when at September 27 this year, I come na the Lumley and Aberdeen Beach. We supposed for be a attracted beach to the people in a salon, and the one the way they come, so it go contribute to the tourism growth na the country. But the way we they see the beach, na so it be. Well, I throw this question to the people that way they do business na the beach, like the one the way they run by and restaurants, and the one the way they live around. But make them tell you, what's in their safety.
So, an informator.
Okay, so you can tell me how this seaweed they affect business in the beach.
Okay, this seaweed they are on our attacking counter. You understand? Yeah. Okay, some big people them, on our customer, they can buy. Also, they can see the dirty. They can left us to buy them go snap. And can ask how the dirty can come. So we can tell us in our water, and the counter. Don't understand? So where the rotty, I did smell the cow. But I should say the water the counter, and I ain't for good time. So now so no more. But there they don't used to run out because they don't say any year it can be so. I saw customer. Because they don't say any year this seaweed can come.
So the smell.
The smell, because somebody they can not stay for long. When she buy going say much can go. So you can watch no more. So you can get patient to go down and snap and go back. Not one man will get time to go watch. Somebody they snap no more watch. So now so.
One interesting sector na the beach, na the one the way they do with art and craft. But as you can see, this they make tourists and they get interest for come more na the country. Well, SF say something they be we make tourists, they know they come again. Make we get what did this woman get for free.
I mean, baby bamboy, arts and crafts business now they do.
The outside
Aberdeen Beach.
Okay. So I'll make it tell we being that the World Tourism Day na 27 September this Friday, and we don't dinner at the beach so they sell. You think say this seaweed now so they affect the business, and how you think say tourism they contribute to the government and growth?
Well, as me concerned, if I don't say why they do this business, not to 1 year, not to 2 years, not to 3 years, I don't do and pass 10 years. So, but this being business and being that it just come,
Okay.
and they come by season, it can go. But the business, really the business, you know, good.
So it being that tourists you know they come again.
Tourists, you know, they come before the 80s, you know, they come before now, you know, they carry.
Do you get any reason?
Well, me, I didn't say what made the tourism not good again better. One, the hotel is very expensive.
Okay.
Then the flight where they carry is very expensive. Maybe some person go out in Pekin, but if they don't charge them boku tax, you know go able to go at the cheapest place, like free flights go there where you go cheap.
Okay.
The hotel go there we go cheap. One thing and now no more safe. Any tourism don't well with because waiting though they know the taxes and too boku.
Okay.
And the tourism business. So let Daniel and because tourism not going to Canada.
So you know think say being that where the seaweed there, so if tourists then they come safe, then they pass here, they smell, they make then they go back,
then
they come.
the back. Instead contributes. This CVI they make the place they smell, fly them boku, and wait person even not tourists, a person they pass safe where they smell and in when we not got confidence or team up na for Luca. So all and they contribute.
So you don't think say they affect the tourists?
They affect them.
The tourism sector.
Tourism, yes, exactly. They affect, but when tourism not it, I go affect it because not tourists not the item. Now the people over there are business people there, they are the can go can and no more.
Yeah, okay.
But for some get tourists, then when they come for them 1 week, 2 weeks, you know they.
Okay, so we set up with the people where they
They
pass
work,
the salon people where they come.
they
You think,
affect, yes,
okay.
they affect. Because like Sunday, so people are play ball. Where they can see this and they able play ball. And then Saturday, Sunday, people like for can jog, see how the place they go outside. 10 they reach and then they able come.
Okay.
So that they affect we all.
So you think anything need for be done?
Well, you see with me, I don't know sign they come out.
Okay.
Because before we not be they get this experience. We don't know no more outside this thinking come on. So because we don't see that now say any year they can. We don't know anything there for stop them.
Okay.
You see? So there, I don't know more. But the tourism business, we want let tourism come. Because now from there we they live. If they not come follow we buy, I don't think say because like me and you, so you go see them. You not go see and say na grant something fine. But when tourists come, when no one they see it, when you see they happy for buy them.
I make it tell me how this TV they affect you reading at this beach.
This video, this sense, it affects the sense. And the way they come for school at the beach, the way they can take life, you feel comfortable. It makes sense. It makes people at the beach again for come watch the beach. Then tourists, them foreign people, it makes the beach, it makes people watch. You have a cancer, I can stroll till the Monday, I can watch the beach on the morning, I can stroll. This 1 o'clock outside, the beach and not decent one.
Okay, so you think say they affect the government in tourism sector?
Yeah, it affects any carry. It affects people in the beach again. It affects the tourism.
For Voices Online TV, this na episode 1 of the tourism story ahead of World Tourism Day, September 27 this year.
That now Isabella Stanley, we put that report together. We say go talk to people now the lonely Aberdeen beach. We say they responsible with the above them. The program we watch now Voices at 7 when they come to you live on Voices Online TV on Facebook and on YouTube. The program they continue, and we still get the project coordinator for the Tomabo Rice project, the the regional rice value chain project with the under the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abdullah Boom. Why at the studio? Let me talk small bit about this project, some of the challenges where this project don't face.
The biggest one really is a delay in funding. The second one is the ecology also we choose for implement them projects here, this project here. But me I start with the funding challenge. Now 2 donors then they fund this project. Islamic Development Bank, they contribute 60% of the funds then for this project. Badia, they contribute 35% to this budget, and the government they contribute 5%. And the arrangement they call it co-financing. Co-financing means all 3 partners then for they on board at the same time for do any of the activities. Because how no more than share them in the budget, each of their activities them, this person they do 30%, this person do 5%, this person contributes the balance. But not only Islamic Bank and government been there on board, but they are not been there on board. So we're not able to move any of the activities them unless they bring the last man partner on board. We're not been Badia, but it don't come on board only last year. One reason that just where the project went for kickoff, now in war broke out in Sudan. Outside Badia headquarters, they been there. So they get for run away, come on na Sudan headquarters. They were scattered all over. So they'll not be able to pay attention to any funding arrangement business. Until recently, when they don't go now Saudi Arabia, and they don't go set up their new office, so they don't come on board fully recently.
So apart from the finance, which other challenge this project don't face will make since the president be launched take full steam.
As I say, the area also we they implement them project here and I floodplain them. And floodplains that they do very well. Mambolo Samu with a mangrove area, don Tomabum, we na river line, then have na floodplains. Floodplains means every year water they come up there. Now in they bring fertility, it they make the place they rich in for agriculture. But it they come with a own risk them back. Because of climate change, the amount of flood wetlands come in those days, it don't pass mark now safe. Don't high. So if you not be careful, you're not able for walk there. If you want for walk na them floodplains, then you need for do a lot of infrastructure. Okay. So now that one day now the challenge back.
So the flooding affects the rest?
The flood this year, every year the flood the candy, but we don't try varieties them. The good news is that we don't succeed Panam. The flood the way can this year it cover the rest for a number of days them, but it don't come all day. Nothing not happen to the rest. So now that kind of varieties then they will be ones for test.
When you talk about varieties, what do you mean?
The rest will the plant.
Okay.
It is able for the underwater, it survive.
Okay.
But no more than 7 days.
Okay.
So we don't go Africa Rise. The Director General self get connection in Madagascar. We they get for bring them rest. Then we can be underwater for like 21 days. You know, and when the water commodity, it still survive. Okay. So that news for say, oh, water don't carry all the rest going on, not true. Okay. Nothing don't happen to the rest. The rest day back when old variety, where as the flood the high and so instead the high, it grow. So that water not the cover up.
Okay.
But that rest day is very old and when you see the water go for other ground. So machine not able for harvest time.
Okay. So how critical this rice project be to the presidency agenda feed salon?
Well, now in the before this feed salon, because rice, once you able to get rice under control in a salon, you don't able forget for feed people them. We eat rice in the morning, in the afternoon, and for even for dinner. So we're very conscious of this. We very focused, and thankfully, by Asaditeuna, by the end of by next planting season, now irrigated fields we they use, we are going to begin to see the difference. We will begin to achieve this rice self-sufficiency very fast.
Okay.
And between now to the next 2 years, 3 years, this we're going to talk different thing.
So okay, Fatima, go ahead.
With this project, the feed salon agenda will succeed?
Absolutely.
Okay.
For me, since we start before the feed salon agenda, they come on stream, and I've been blessed in that one day. Now we will get this funding challenge with Badia. We will be come on board. Like we did far with this project. We don't utilize, and thankfully most of the money still available with the donors them. You know, by next month or so, they will send the balance money for this year. How much money we want, because we don't tell them say the work with it now between now to December we want for hit like 70%, 80% of the project implementation status.
Mr. Wyler, get something clear. Huh? November 2024, now they begin to harvesting.
Yes.
The rest within a market.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we see them.
Because I want to go to Fatima question. We talk about the impact of the rest. When finally I go launch at the market, we go see changes in terms of, you will get any impact in terms of the cost of rice. Because the ordinary man care about rest for good.
And everybody they wait for this rest.
Yes. I know. I know the what we say impact on price na the market. We don't go other factors then they responsible for that. So it depends on how waiting at the cost of production we go create that difference. Yeah. So you not go see immediately this year, but come next year, now in the following years then we go don put all the other economic factors there under control.
Okay, talking about economic factors then, this tomato bomb rice, it will be cheaper than the rest of the culture this country, or yourself will still compete for price with the rest of the still come.
Now that we want for adjust, now that we want for achieve, because the only thing where they make rest there in our country now, because we don't local rice so they produce is very expensive. And what thing they make it expensive, now the cost of production very expensive. Imagine you they spend 6-7 million leones, I mean, for produce just 1 ton of rice, 20 bag rice. How much you go sell out for, let you pull 7 million, 8 million and make profit. So you go make a dear. It go dear past the imported rice. And because the people then see say now simple economics, the demand for rice is high, we're not able to produce enough. So then say when they bring them, then they raise the price up. Now imagine they produce 5 tons per hectare. We're able to do that one day. We flood the market, we done the price get for can down. So for now we hit the price index where they talk about that price factor. Now the volume of production, the productivity of the land now we want for increase. And we only do that one day we achieve we get the type of variety we want and we do the infrastructure correctly.
Okay. So now what kind of rice we get for November?
You get the old rice, they take like 6 months for harvest, for mature and harvest. Then you get the one where they take like 120 days.
Okay. No. What I mean, the rest, the category, not to get rest them by name.
You get parboiled rice.
Yes, so
you get wala rice.
Okay, now different rest them now.
Yes.
Okay.
Because rest for let you say this na fen, this na this. Now in the processing.
Okay.
Now in the processing.
Okay.
We can make rough rice. We can make parboiled rice. We go make 5% broken, 35% broken. All that one day na processing, and we don't get all the gadgets them for do that one day.
The program we watch now Voices at 7 when they come to you live on Voices Online TV, on Facebook and on YouTube. You can be part of the conversation, add your voice to the conversation by way of work with comments now with Facebook page comment section or with YouTube channel comment section. The program will continue.
And we will now take another story. Also, we go to the Ministry of Health and Sanitation as they don't begin for give polio vaccine to picking them where they 0 to 5 years. And this vaccine will start from the 27th to 30th September 2024. And this is the National Polio Vaccination Campaign. Our Thomas, now the Health Education Program Manager at the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. We talk more about this to we own Emmanuel John Conte.
Time back, we've been put out a press release some months ago. Say we see, the polio virus sewage sample na Mabela Sawmill bridge. We then not of a person we see them, but then they indicate say the polio virus circulate somewhere. So as the ministry and partners they decide for say then we'll do some reactive campaign. That is some rounds of polio vaccination campaign for make sure say we boost up the immunization status of the kingdom. But we know say this occurrence not to salon normal, then kind thing ended up in other parts of West Africa and even in Central Africa. So what we do a synchronized polio campaign. The first and second round been synchronized with Sierra Leone, Guinea, Liberia, Ivory Coast, and other countries like Benin. So this time back again, we will not do the first and second round, where we give polio markets to all picking within the country or within inside saloon at that particular time from 0 to 59 months. That means say for where the picking born, they left small bit for a 5 year. we dey give this polio market to them picking. So this is the third round so they give. And we'll get for give another fourth round at the date we will announce to owner. The third round will start from the 27th to the 30th of this month. So during that time, all picking will get free polio market. Picking 0 to 59 months or under 5 picking will get free polio market. And if even in the course from Salon for Go Guinea, the authorities and this then say they give market or go and Liberia, then say they do them at the same time because this time is synchronized vaccination exercise. So all the districts and Salon except the western area, urban and rural, now go do them from the 27th to the 30th. The western area, urban and rural, become a big district, then go do their own campaign at a date to go announce to the public after this so that we're able to concentrate for make sure say all the beginning get.
So how we also see this go like we go see like the normal trend way the Ministry of Health they go na door to door for Giam or na a particular location in the body.
Well, this a vaccination campaign with a house to house campaign. But say house to house, it means if na hot or any other settlement, the vaccinators and the people that really give the vaccine, they will go meet them picking and they because we want for make sure say all picking within a salon as long as you did between 0 to 59 months, you get the market.
So we don't see who say some of the vaccine there where they can get picking. The people in the we can talk say another care go me picking for let them go give then get some other thing where they can think. Say na something that they can do to me picking. Waiting will be you what to them parents and they.
Well, I want to tell people and say, you know, vaccination is very, very much important to every Pekin, including even adults. But then vaccine, because the Pekin are the more they at risk, and they make with the give them vaccine, and it prevent them for a number of diseases. But for this one, now for polio na secretly make Pekin and foot die or the hand die. And when person gets paralysis as a result of polio, what we call poliomyelitis, that picking if you don't paralyze because of polio, then with man and call an irreversible. That means to say, you know, the reverse again. The polio will well pan the picking, but the hand and in foot we go die. It will always be pan until you old. And that makes, you know, we you go see big man and they say, oh, this man get polio. You don't get polio at that particular time. You can get away small. But that the paralysis always there with them. So now that make but it important because then CCR we call them vaccine preventable diseases. Simple vaccine be able for make you not get them. So if you get the vaccine, it will make if you even come into contact with the polio virus, the wild polio virus, you not go get them and it will prevent this permanent disability we beginning can get we na Diane and mostly die foot.
Health Education Manager at the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, we talk to Emmanuel John Conte for Seka the polio campaign where they will begin give polio vaccine to picking them from the age 0 to 5 years. The program they continue and the program we watch now Voices Online at 7 when it comes to live on Voices Online TV, and we still get Abdullah Bunwai, we are the project coordinator for the Sierra Leone Rice Valley Chain project, where mostly people know as the Tomabom Rice project. So, Mr. Y, talking about this rice project, what are the people who are work with for see this project become a reality?
Yes, thank you for that question. We now just a coordinating unit. We implement this project through partners them. One, for let you do successful rice, you need to get researchers them where they produce the seed. Then the slurry now one partner that one day we work with we very well. They don't able for produce 2 varieties them. We then they breed them right now let Iboku. Yeah. So Slurry now one partner who they work with very well.
I don't want to stop you, but last stop you one side quick. You continue, but we talk with varieties. I'll make wait these varieties so people don't understand.
Okay. The type race where people then look for it. We don't do that research. We and Slurry them. They go tell we tell Slurry them say now this kind of variety where people they want. Then say they don't do their own. So we and they don't sit down, we don't discuss, they don't agree. So now them varieties then they Slurry then they develop now for we. Okay. Then they far with that kind of race, the type where people then like, where farmer then like, where the markets like. So that now in Slurry they do with we.
Okay. So na Slurry no more na work with.
We get the one that we Slurry them produce then seed then they multiply them so that the seed go boku for give to farmers them. We get the one that they do the land preparation for farmers them. Then get tractors, then get machines, then get this that for do the land preparation. So then one and they serve na partners them. We get Global Hub, we get Abhaja Rice Company, we get Commercial Agro, and so on. Now then one and they work with for do the land and plants the rest. We get, we they look for other one them, we for come on board for like markets the rest, you know, train farmers. We they still, we go advert them thing and they just know for let them do that one day. We also they work with Apex Bank because we they put money inside Apex Bank for let the private sector, the farmers there, then go take that money there and go grow this race.
Okay, when we talk about this race here, so who are the main beneficiaries then? Who are the beneficiaries then of this whole project? Because if you look at
that's Salon people there.
Okay.
That's Sierra Leoneans there. Currently the one that will they implement the project with the one main beneficiary are the farmers. We don't able to identify 7,000 farmers that they work with. You know, but you know, the people them where you meet them, they do their own thing, they get their own way of thinking, they get their own way of doing things. And when you say project, now you want for you pull the little bit from what they done they do to something where look scientific, something where look where you go able account for, where you go able for, you know.
I tell currently for remove them from that old ways of farming.
You know, easy. You know, easy in a big and a difficult thing now one day, and adults there we they deal with, not to like small picking them. For them, in fact, but so first you need for go with them, little bit. How them sabi waiting and they do and so on. Then when all they go do the mistake. But you conscious say this is a mistake. But for them, they're not able to understand that one day. So alongside that one day, they do demonstration of the things they really want for how we want for let them go. Then when they see them, they say, oh, okay. So I go left this and jump on this. So it's a difficult thing because you know they just go inside, you begin the plant rest, you with farmers because the project are for farmers, now you for work with. You get for bring them people then they for let them do them thing then they let them grow rest the way we want them, the way it go be profitable. If you go Vietnam, you go China, you go India, the farmers the way they grow rice, they don't train them over years. So they're sabi now.
So when they tap from all the experience and from the rice, top rice producing
country. Absolutely. I don't go Vietnam even before the camp and this project. Now the Mekong Delta, it just about like Tomabom or Mambolo area. We say na river delta where they empty instead they get flood. Play the flood where they na Vietnam, high past the way they see na Tomabom. You see, in your area itself now over 2 million hectares of floodplain in the Mekong Delta. Okay. We are like 200,000 hectares.
How production and work they go in the other area apart from Tomabom?
Mambolo, they are very well organized. Samu, they are organized. You know, we work with like 2,000 farmers there under. and then 2 places then there. What you want to do now how, because yonder you know they able put tractor inside there or them big machines then.
Why you know we will put tractor or big machines inside it?
Because the mangrove now inside water is sidom. Yes. But
so the terrain, the land terrain different from
the ordinary land area. But now they rise the better more.
Okay.
So what you want to do, we don't study that one day for the last 1-2 years back. We don't try something or we try this wire, then we don't see yes, this is...
So I don't finally get a solution to that problem.
Yes. So we bring the landing crafts them. We go take small lighter machines then then they plant the rest. Then they able for do the digging, then they plant the rest, then they harvest the rest.
Okay.
So then they get them small things that they call hand tillers. Then go walk here and they able go inside them place then. They even power tiller not they able for go there.
Okay.
Not they able for work.
So this sort of mechanized farming
we want for mechanize them because now the tenant will go able for get more rest. Now the tenant will go able cover more area. But if you left a normal per manual labor, them people they're not go able them. Most of them don't all safe now. And they bought them back with the candy. The power not able for do much human labor.
Because this is a project. How this rice project will survive after the project done?
Now the reason we want to look for local private sector. As I tell you, we don't work with like 3 partners there now for produce the rest. We don't they work with Slurry then will continue even after the project because these are agencies. Apex Bank will continue because we will put money there. We try for let the farmers Apex Bank then get a good relationship. Then the farmers then pick this thing up as business. Then all the farmers they will link them to the private sector. Private sector now then go run the rice mills. So if person where they run the rice mill, they don't put in money there, he want see rest, it will go after them farmers and they produce the rest.
Okay.
So we organize the farmers them, we link them up to rice mills, we link the rice mills to private sector.
So now this project they empower the farmers them for their own rice production business.
Yes, because now they get a land. We not buy no land. Now they get a land, we empower them, we hand over to them and we link them up to private sector. We then go to able for produce the rest. We link everybody up to the banking system. We then go to take money to the bank and invest and pay back and continue that kind of process there.
Okay, Mr. White, continue for doing the program with me. The program they continue and then look at another issue. As the National Disaster Management Agency (NMDA) don't end the search and rescue mission on the 7-story building will be collapsed and kill people in Shell New Road. NMDA don't confirm about 16 people die inside this disaster. The agency began this update at the Ministry of Information and Communication Tuesday 24th September 2024 press conference. Isabella
16 September this year, one 7-story building be collapsed na the eastern part na Freetown, Shell New Road. Usai plenty people forget upside the weekly press conference disaster management agent.
Actually, the event occurred on Monday, the 16th of September, between 11 and 12. Now in that building, they actually, and that made them complete. Then if for them again, part of them damaged 2 other buildings them partially, and he also damaged a mosque partially. So now the issues there now one day, the building that will suffer that day. When we get the information, we straight away go into action. The agency activating response structure, and together with 2 partners, we start the search and rescue operation so that we will try as much as we can, let we get the victims out.
Director General Brahima Sise we confirm say na 16 people them die and 8 survive inside this incident.
As I talk to una now, of that 24, 16 actually na fatalities, they not make up. Of that 16 day, 5 of them na adults, na big people them. 4 of them na see them when they under the age of 5. 3 of them Now bobo then wey dey under the age of 5. Then one bobo dey below the age of 10, and then we get 8 people then we survive. That is, they were removed alive from the scene. 2 of them now adult females. 3 of them now adult males. 2 of them now bobo then we dey under the age of 5. Then one teenage girl. All the survivors then from this collapsed building will be able to provide immediate medical attention for them. We take all of them go na the hospital we dey near the place, Orokupa Government Hospital. We carry all 5 go there and then provide immediate treatment for them. The other 3 then go na Choitam Hospital because of the nature of the injury that we then suffer.
Mr. Sisebi Semeso talk about wetin the NDMA consider as highlights inside this whole operation.
On Sunday, we able to recover the last informed person where they sit in that building there, na the rubble. Now 4-year-old bobo, when parents and she they not see him, we be able to recover them on Sunday. So, well, after we don't recover that person, NDMA we been assured say no other body or no other living human being not there under that rubble again. But the high point of rescue operation been come on the 3rd day of the operation, when I been Wednesday. That is almost 72 hours after the incident. We able to rescue one girl picking alive. If you find out that scene, let us see the emotion where that happened. Immediately, we take and go to the bus, then give them oxygen, try for resuscitate them. Then we so control on that. Nobody knows. We even recover money in that place. Bag of money up to the tune of about 56,600,000 leones. We counted it on site. The other day, we keep her for safety. The other day, when the Honorable came, in the presence of the media and everybody, we hand them over through the Honorable to the Fulama. We get that money there.
Mr. Sise continue for talk say, National Disaster Management Agency don't close the search and rescue operation Tuesday 24 September.
We dey close this up. We dey knock out some columns, slabs, and beams, where we know say go be of danger to the community because there is a community living around that building, you know. So we therefore ensure their safety. So that challenge this year and if hotel na that day, na not all the flood will happen. You know they kill people there. Now collapse structures, collapse fence them. Now indoor and Bob with this year. As I talk to before can get this 16. But all that 30 day. Now one green person at Congo town where the rainy season start, where now slope collapse, where dirty can down, they go now in back body, the killer. The balance 29 all. Now either building for them, or fence for them and people then, they kill them. So yeah, let we pay attention to the environment. Let we be very selective with how we build host them. And let we make sure say we pay attention to climate change. It is rare.
The Director General for the National Disaster Management Agency, Brahima Sise, said the agency will continue for conduct vulnerability assessment for help reduce how the building.
To Isabella Stanley for put up that report today as a National Disaster Management Agency don't end the search and rescue mission. Now the 7-story building will be collapsed now Shell New Road now eastern part of it. The program they continue.
And we dey now go now with 03425 and bring you some message then we don't get now the program this morning. This first one they say the disaster at Shell New Road is a very pathetic story that every Sierra Leoneans need to learn from. This other one we don't come inside the program from Enzo. They say, thank you so much for bringing updates on the disaster issue. I hope authorities will take proper actions to prevent further reoccurrence of this disaster. This other one we don't come inside the program for Med-D. They say, I hope the Tomabom Rice project will not be a white elephant project. This other one we don't come from Aziz Nabo. They say, the rice project is indeed a very good one, but I will tell you there are so many challenges, and the major one has to do with funds for this particular project. I pray everything goes well, but there are so many challenges, and the one that has to do with funding needs urgent attention. This other one we don't come inside the program. They say, from your guest in the studio, it seems the production is low. What are the plans to improve on production? Because we only depend on the Tomabom Rice project to feed Salome. The last one we don't come inside the program. All right, this okay. No, go to the guest to make a response. Okay. This last one they ask why we know they on the air.
Okay. Mr. Y, you get some concerns from or comments from people.
Funding and planning for larger production.
I will start with the last one. The funding, we don't address them. But they are not been there on board, but now they don't come on board. Although they don't give much of the money, it's not just like 4%. Now they don't give for let things and start. Wise then they prepare for fund the project in full. I'm sure say in the next couple of months, they will come fully with the funds them on board. Yes, the production starting this year is low because of just 1,000 hectares we don't do, and under rain fed, now like 1-2 tons. Now they expect. So for that sake, I tell women and say, let's not put fertilizer upon this. Indeed, now if we put fertilizer like what this flood come into, now just waste. So as is, we accept them. This is what it is. But next year and the subsequent years, then, when we completely don't set up the irrigation infrastructure by end of next year, you go see the production go increase. But by end of this year to next planting season, when like April, we go down at least plant on 1,000 hectares of irrigation. Let me try and see how much we'll be able to get. That 5 tons per hectare, and we'll be able to do like 2 times, 3 times.
During the dry season, the person follow now do planting.
Now that's the irrigation therefore. Okay. We remove the production period from rainy season to dry season. And really zoom in yonder. So this dry season, that place will be a works yard. I go really invite you to go there, so go see. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful piece of nature, especially when we don't engineer them place then they. It's going to be a beautiful place.
This process, na Sierra Leone and do am, or we involve experts from other countries?
No, we involve experts them. Okay, from other countries.
But we get Sierra Leone and same like they say for land because some people are there for good project.
In fact,
so when then go, you get Sierra Leone and go take over.
Exactly. In fact, now that's not being we procurement catch what we put. Because if you just bring in all foreigners, them come, then after it, when they just do the thing done, then go away. If anything Hamburg, they how we go left address them. So we talk say any foreigner will apply for we contract if for partner with a Sierra Leone engineering firm. So now that we do throughout. The one that we do the design and we supervise the construction. Now Arabs them bring a car. You know, say Arab them very good in irrigation from Egypt, from Lebanon, and then they come. The one that really construct them now from Turkey, from Ethiopia, and from Egypt as well. So we then partner with a Sierra Leonean farm when then they do the construction, supervised by the consultants them. So it's a well-knitted arrangement for the skills transfer take place, so that we save after some time when they don't complete them we go able for take over. So all that is embedded.
One question people ask: this project will succeed? You will put your hand across your chest. Yes, this Toma Bomb rice project will succeed.
Absolutely, any day. I make a tell when I say when rainy season, let it rain and cease just now. That will not self go there and see. It's been difficult for we will not be we just been a work because the passion for waiting how they do so right now and my team, and also we don't want to talk too much where much not be done they happen here.
Okay.
So we put your head then down, we focus on the job, we don't do quite a beautiful piece of work na them place there. So you go Mambolo, you go Samu, you go Tomabom, not for talk. It's going to be massive improvement at that place there, and this will be one major success story for Sierra Leone.
Okay. The program we watch now, Voices at 7, we round up now. Mr. Why, what you go left with people because Sierra Leone are actually eager for this project.
One last question they would then say this is a white elephant because we not be only talk to people them. So if you don't tell your own stories, people then go formulate their own. So I think say that one day na in Boku, but I want for tell Sierra Leoneans and say this is not it. The project is well advanced. The project is well managed. The success is on the way, and I go like for any Sierra Leonean we're interested in the progress of in country for visit Tomabom during the dry season, because now the road from Koribondo to Tomabom is bad. It is in a very bad shape, but the ministry don't get money for that road there, but not to we they in charge of the road, now major road that one day. So maybe they will work with SLRA and so on for do that road. If that road they complete, people then go see what they do na Tomabom. Wanna go get confidence in your abilities as Sierra Leoneans them for do them thing there. So it's going to be a very good job. This is going to be one success story. And rice, give us the next couple of years, we will either seize for import rice, or we go reduce and drastically. That I am very confident.
So the next, you tell people in the next 1 to 2 years.
Next 1 to 2 years, yes.
Okay.
Not to too long a time anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, now so we end this edition of the program Voices at 7 a.m. We don't come to you live now, Voices Online TV Facebook page and we YouTube channel. One for say plenty thank you to his studio guest, project coordinator, regional rice value chain project at the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Abdullah Bunwai. And I say plenty thank you again to the team. Please contain and don't make you get we live now with Facebook page and we YouTube channel. Mohamed Denke and Raf don't be with technical operator them this morning. We say plenty thank you to the all and the entire production team. So tomorrow another edition of this program, Voices at 7 a.m. will come to you. Mina Fatima Sisi.
And Mina Arnold Felix Elba. Not forget for watch we lunchtime live today, this afternoon from 1 to 2. Be part of the conversation this afternoon as we go talk about the bylaws that we National Protected Area Authority don't put for stop people, not for they do illegal activity. Now the area they wouldn't say they're not for do mining, they're not for do gold or other activity, they're not for kill the animal them. The conversation will come to you today at 1 p.m. So continue for be part of Voices Online TV. Like, share the program, make we go together. Till we meet again this same place for a fresh edition for Voice at 7. I want to say tata.
Miss Salon people, una weko, una come, not south East and West. This na message from Dofa. That na Dowantoni organization. They say for tell unu say Miss All is Gold Beauty Pageant Volume 4. That's at the Mami Dem Beauty Contest. Go be October 12 this year. Na Freetown City Council all 4 o'clock Santem. This beauty contest go get sober and funny side attraction them. Can't see where them Mami Dem ready for show now waiting them get. Until you know say we cow all in Lebanon all. Tickets price na 100 millions ordinary. Patron na 250 millions. Donate beginner na 50 millions. No more VIP na by donation. The MC for this beauty contest na John Conte of Afri Money fame. So come, me people them north, south, east and west. Come back to you mama, you auntie, you granny, except you grand auntie with you great granny. As them don't set for Giuna the young catwalk. Don't want any organization say all age not to sickness. Rush now and get your ticket. Dofa, Miss Old is Gold Beauty Pageant Volume 4. The stage where the agent makes the difference.